3, 2,
8.
1, go.
Oh,
14.
Are we on? Are we there? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
2.
Anyone on?
1. 12.
I thought the whole point was you were meant to not say the last few numbers.
Oh,
They're doing
I
well
see.
today.
So you,
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I got you.
It's just-
Yeah. So you say the numbers and then you push the button. You don't push the button and then say the numbers.
welcome to okay.
It's
Welcome
getting
to
ridiculous.
the Minecraft stream. We have
All gone wrong
today
already.
The totally
Agent
professional.
Stone, and apparently there are 2 other people, though
I'm here. Oh,
They-
I don't have names.
I'm here.
AWOL. Yes. So, all right.
Are they?
I think last time we got
Oh,
some water
yeah.
wheels
I'm,
going,
I'm,
which I'm still not happy with the way that they are set
Ah.
up.
Right.
It ruins my chi.
It's part of my my
Yeah, we're
goals
here.
for this,
Look, we're over
this
here.
session.
you didn't tell us you were starting over there.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't tell you because I was over there.
Hello.
Oh,
There
probably
you
yeah, really helpful next to the tree as well, which is making huge amounts of noise.
Well,
Oh, you're right next to the tree.
oh yeah, I wouldn't have started right next to the really loud tree farm.
Well,
How about next to
So
the
that's
cows?
why you have to tell us if you're going to start in a totally inappropriate place to
Yeah.
start the stream.
okay,
Rather than the house.
So I've
You know, the
I
house
don't know
would have been a
what
far more
people-
sensible place to start.
Also, shush. What are you
Hello.
intending to do?
Research?
Research.
We're nearly finished
Okay.
with the research.
You have nearly finished with the research.
Yeah. Maybe do something about getting these pigs out of the boats. Up
Okay.
to the,
Oh yes, our
pen.
pigs in boaties.
pigs and
Oh.
boats.
Pigs and boats.
Pigs in
Not
boats.
blankets.
Boats. There you go.
Actually,
Now-
fit in with it. I didn't realise it. Was
Well,
that.
yeah. How did you think I got the pigs and
Well,
boats
to be honest,
here?
it did. It did. I wondered if you did some amazing kind of towing or pushing mechanism, but obviously it wasn't that technical. Mr. Stone.
I might work on the wall, actually.
Wall. Yeah.
The wall.
The wall
Or
is
an-
looking
or
a
an-
little bit
or
bit ugly.
an entrance, so it's easy to get
Yeah.
out.
Well,
and-
to be honest,
Well, you can
it's-
pull
it's-
colours now.
we need some smooth stone, I think, to start building a proper wall.
Ooh, yeah.
Because the cobble is literally just there as a.
We have
You're
chisel.
talking my language now. And I also noticed, I don't know if anyone else did, the gaps on these torque things are no longer here. They're like they used to. I'm sure there used to be gaps.
No.
No.
I don't know.
Okay.
It
Never
might
mind.
just
Okay.
be a graphical glitch. It
No,
happens.
no, yeah. So I'm going to work on the wall, but I'll let you carry on.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well,
I'm just going to go
Um,
find a piece of iron and a stick.
okay, well, I'll try and get on with my shakers.
Oh, I'm going to do more farming and actually
Having now
automate all
worked
the.
out how I think it
And
works.
then
Animals.
I'm gonna find Ross a present so that he can do the properly with that smooth stone. Oh, got
chisel.
no iron. Yeah.
There we are. That's
Right, I am going mining because no one else bloody is.
Good idea.
Oh, torches. That'd be a good idea, actually.
Right. Agent Stone, I
Uh-oh.
have a present for you.
Okay.
I need
Da, 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 da,
shakers.
da,
Oh
da.
god, it's a chisel.
It's a proper chisel, not a chisels and bits chisel.
Yes, I hate chisels. It's
So-
absolutely brilliant. I've seen people make some amazing stuff, but just it's a ball ache.
Jesus Christ, it does take forever. doesn't it?
Sleep,
Slep,
sleep,
slepty slep.
sleep.
So you got okay.
Where
Okay. That's.
the
that
hell
sounds
have you
workable.
hidden coal?
Yeah, I was amused. You talked about new PCs and stuff, and I was sort of curious
Oh, yeah,
about
we
this.
were.
I haven't tried it out yet. This the Nvidia GeForce streaming thing. It's meant to be quite.
The GeForce
Good.
Stream.
GeForce streaming. I signed up. I actually, well, I say signed up for it. Downloaded it.
What is
That
it?
being said, it's
Oh,
basically-
you mean the no? Which
GeForce
one?
Now? That's the one.
Which one's that?
Oh,
What
the
does it
game
do?
Streaming.
It's game streaming.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fine.
Uh,
So it's not streaming your game to other people. It's streaming the video game to your computer.
Stream games, yeah. So I was going to give that a go, though. That being said, I
Which one
did
is
just buy
GeForce now?
buy and download Timberborn,
Like
and
the
I'll tell you what,
Stadia
that's
thing.
absolutely brilliant.
Okay, so it's streaming games.
Streaming game.
But streaming what games though? 'Cause now it's a brand new
well,
zone.
there's
It's
a
a
whole-
cloud gaming service.
Yeah.
Nvidia Shield version of GeForce Now, formerly known as Nvidia Grid, launched in beta 2013.
I just went to
Blah,
the
blah,
wrong
blah.
way.
There.
So
Okay.
I just wandered around aimlessly for a little bit here. But you can link your Epic and
3080 class power, next generation cloud gaming,
so yeah, you
1,000
can
plus
link,
games ready to play.
so you can link your Steam and Epic accounts to it, and yeah, I was thinking that this second I might sign up for the sort of one of the higher tiers at some point just to play Cyberpunk, because then I don't need to buy a really expensive PC.
There's a great there's a great thing. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, here we go. This thing in the middle. But can it run Crysis Remastered? With GeForce Now, nearly any device can.
I was just thinking that, to be honest, I might sign
I
up
just
because
like the joke.
with the Steam Deck it'd be
funny.
quite good. Though admittedly, you streaming to a Wi-Fi connected device could be interesting, but
Yeah. Cloud gaming on all your devices. So is it? You bought it, you own it. So, games. So is it just games that you've? Here we go.
no, there are others because I
Premium Rig, RTX
went on
on
there.
Pro
And there's
Duos
a whole
exclusive.
load of games that I didn't own in it on the list, and I hadn't signed up for anything. I was just using
I see.
the free one.
Yeah. The 1 hour session length. Job.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which, I think that plays, doesn't it?
£9 a month for the priority,
Yeah.
For the privilege.
which is the cheap one.
Yeah, and then it's double that, I think, almost for the full on. You're basically gaming on a 3080 Ti.
Yeah. Although that's probably pointless.
Oh?
Well, unless you on your if you're streaming it to your PC, there might be point. But
Oh yeah, no point on a Steam Deck because there's no resolution. Yeah.
no point unless you have a monitor that's more than 1080p. I think.
Yeah. So it's because yeah, because my monitor is only 60 hertz, but it is the ultra wide.
Mm.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because my monitor is 1080p.
Yeah.
And may not even be 60 hertz.
Is that
It's not a very good monitor.
Pushing 60.
Maybe 60.
But yeah, I thought it was an interesting concept. But that, yeah, as I said, I've also bought Timberborn, which we were talking about the other day.
Oh
And it
yeah,
is-
the one with the beavers. Or the
yeah,
is
it's
it beavers?
yeah.
Yeah, they're beavers. Yeah,
it's a bit. I think, and they actually asking for feedback, so I'm going to fill in a report thing for them. I think it's quite good. It's actually fairly polished, and I haven't really seen any bugs in it.
Oh yeah, I need squiddles. Squids.
The issue
Yeah.
I've got there is it doesn't seem to be once you kind of got your community running, it's kind of like, well, what do I meant to do now? I'm just meant to progress for progression's sake, almost. It feels like.
I suspected because it's only the one map, isn't it? So you just
No,
gotta
it's
set
tons
up
of maps
okay, okay.
and two
But
and two factions as well.
but once you yeah.
They just haven't got late game work.
Yeah, that's well.
going,
There is some. I say this with a kind of I haven't really quite got there, sort of thing. But there is late game, but it feels a little doesn't feel worth it. Kind of like I just don't see the point, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Um,
They haven't fleshed out the late game.
yeah, it
What-
just sort of once you get everything stable, you could go well. Admittedly, I suppose it ends up a bit like kind of some of the other games, RimWorld a bit. Well, not RimWorld so much because the external forces keep on changing. But it's no once you've got yourself almost steady in a steady state, there's nothing affects you.
Yeah. It's a bit
Uh,
like how with games like Subcon, once you've managed to turtle up properly,
Yeah,
it
it's,
gets a bit pointless.
yeah, it's very very similar sort of thing.
You just got to then eventually grind through the Mumi.
Yeah.
I need to find squiddies. Has anyone seen any squids?
No.
You...
So you said
I
we had
would
a
be
portcullis.
impressed if you found any down there, Dobbs.
How big is a
Um,
portcullis?
Big as you want it to be.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'm not
Have you
kidding. It's
got
literally you
drawbridges
make it
yet?
the size that you want it.
Okay.
There's lava down here.
I need a new pickaxe.
You get diamond one.
And you found gold as well.
I was thinking maybe a like bronze or brass one.
So is it?
Oh, that might
Because
be a
we're very-
bad idea.
Because we're very short on iron, but we have quite a bit of tin and copper, I think.
Point if it works.
Well, I think both are quite a lot better than iron.
Yeah.
Well, we need iron for everything,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yes.
just
That's-
full stop.
That's why I was thinking make things that can be made out of things that aren't iron out of things that
Yeah,
Oh, iron.
these auto sifters are not cheap.
Have you worked out how to use them yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Are they working?
No, because I've only got one, and I'm going to start setting
Oh,
up.
iron.
Hey.
Bonza.
Oh,
Oh, you
Oh,
found a
hello.
big. Well, that looks interesting. Let's switch to that. You found an underground ravine or something.
a vein. Where vein mining goes really bad.
Ravine.
Hello, Mr. Cow. Good night, Mr. Cow.
This is-
Oh, iron over there.
I'm just wondering if there's a cobblestone generator that doesn't involve having to.
Bad.
Do everything manually.
Oh no, it's a wall. Yes, it's an owl.
I think our
Good
issue
night, Mr.
is that
Owl.
we're going to need absolutely tons of.
I've really
Cobblestone.
done
The
that.
owl got away.
We're gonna
Turns
have
out they can fly.
tons of what?
Ah!
Sorry.
Oh, stone. Yeah, we're going to need shite tons. Got to build castles
Yeah.
Building castles way up high.
with blackjack
Uh,
and hookers.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Oh, sorry.
I can't see the bottom of this lake.
Can we make a cobblestone generator that like a villager can automatically do stuff with?
Probably.
We have to make a normal cobblestone generator, and if we get somewhere make an auto breaker.
Oh, diamond.
Block
Seriously, 2x2.
top.
Do this with pistons. Actually, that would be kind of cool.
I mean, technically, if we could find some sort of
Like
auto
pistons.
block breaker or something of a similar ilk, we could.
Oh, that nearly went wrong.
What did you do?
Nearly walk into lava.
Oh, silly. Oh, no chickens.
Oh well, no. I was wondering if you get one of your peons to just break one single block at a time.
Well, by the time we actually get a bit further and make a quarry, that'll eat up a lot.
It will, yes. That might be
Bill-
the.
Nobody has made any peons, so we don't really
Yes.
know what they're capable of.
But we need pork. That's why I
Well,
have
we
no
have-
peons.
Oh, we need carrots.
Ah,
I got the
I-
pigs.
Yes, but you need to make the pigs go wow, chicken wow.
Well,
I keep on thinking that this
for
is
which
not
we
the
need
best
the
to start.
carrots. So actually, we need to go exploring for villagers.
Yeah.
Or keep
Be nice,
breaking
actually.
grass everywhere because it's still possible. I think it may even be possible to get carrot seeds.
You know what actually sounds strange? Checked what we picked up.
Oh, what in the seeds?
Yeah.
Quite possibly carrots, though, knowing the way that
Oh god,
life works.
what the hell was that?
You can get
Uh,
carrot seeds by sieving dirt
Uh,
Oh,
What-
okay. Well, I
what's
could do
that,
that
Ross?
fairly easily.
with a
what,
yeah, it doesn't,
You having issues, Ross?
using a string mesh.
I've got flint mesh. I think, unfortunately.
I guess it's fine. I guess
to
it's
make a
fine.
string mesh, probably.
It was a lightning
beyond the wit of
spawned a
man.
ghost, but I don't. Yeah,
Okay.
never mind.
I heard it.
Yeah, there was a ghost, and it
Did it scare
ghosted
you?
around.
Or they can drop from zombie villagers.
Oh well. Let's sleep.
At a 2.5% chance.
Is anyone able to come to bed with me?
Yes. Would you
Oh.
like any extra special services?
Just a belly rub.
Okay.
No soft kitty?
Is
Sorry,
this
no,
filling up
this
with
one.
wood? Oh, it is. Nice. Okay.
No. Also, we went out and we gone and bought ourselves a new television.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Oh, sorry. Didn't sound quite so.
Well, and I was kind of, we just wandered into John Lewis because we had the week off, so we wandered around Cambridge. And I've been muttering about a new TV for ages, and I sort of went in there, and it's saw this TV for a price, and it's quite nice because it convinced her that a 4K TV. She was going, "Oh, look at the pictures on these TVs. Oh, they're 4K. We definitely want one of them then." Which I thought, well, we're getting to the late to the party for the 4K. Everything goes 8K, but hey ho, that's the story of my life. But
Story of my life.
cheap.
First world problem. I mean, okay.
Yeah, it is a first world problem.
Sing-
But it's weird. Okay. It then and we sort of found this TV, and I was going, oh yeah, I want to do a bit of research because I haven't really looked into what TVs are what and everything else.
Yeah.
And so I sat down and went, well, just a second. And considering I've tried to work out how, if you get a certain size TV, you can get between sort of 500 quid and £3,000 for the same resolution and basically the same features. And it turns out that I'm not entirely sure why people would spend that much money on a TV. Because it's sort of, I was just looking, going, right, okay, it's got, okay, so you can go up to OLED, and there are some even fancier ones. But if you're just watching a normal crap TV, are you actually ever going to see any of that? I suppose some of them have got slightly higher refresh rates and bits and pieces, but again, for what we're doing, we're sitting in front of a TV watching, Midsummer Murders.
That wasn't recorded in even 1080.
Don't forget NCIS.
Oh, NCIS, yeah. And well, if you also forget Murder She Wrote, that's a staple apparently.
Nice. Nice.
so-
I'm making brass.
We ended up. I think there were some brass ingots in there.
Oh, well, I'm making.
No, not anymore. Must have used them up.
Okay. Or they're in
and-
the ingots chest down here.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah, there are some brass ingots down. Well, I'm making brass. Brass is even better than bronze, you see. and we seem to have quite a lot of
Really?
quite a bit of zinc.
Zinc is fairly.
Oh, as you're saying, TVs.
Yeah. Sorry, just so yeah, we and so yeah, but basically
saying
bought a TV that is we saw in John Lewis, which had £100 off, and
Yeah,
even
they are
better, apparently it was the best part of £300-400 cheaper than actually it has been sold earlier in the year. It's kind of like, well, this works. It's got all the it's a
Got
a
the
bigger
bells
TV.
and whistles.
It's got everything we need.
Check.
Yeah. We went for QLED, which apparently you get LED, then OLED, and then Samsung came out with QLED, which is not as good as OLED, but better than LED, but cheaper than OLED. So it's kind of like, well, that works.
Ooh, cave. I'm going to get lost down here.
But she wouldn't let me
Darn.
buy a new soundbar, so no new Sonos sound. Which I suppose, yes.
Well, it was worth a try, but
Yeah.
you can't make a pickaxe out of brass. Also, what you said was super.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I'm just waiting for stuff.
Have any
Iron is this.
I have 40 iron.
40 iron. Oh, what?
40 iron ore.
Nice.
That will play.
That's 80 iron dots.
Yes.
Well, you could come mining.
To be honest, it might be a better solution. Getting a quarry going might be a better solution than my sieving system. At this rate.
That's if I. What?
Why are you using a pickaxe on the sand, not a shovel?
Because I forgot my shovel. Okay?
Right.
And I forgot my wood.
Fair enough.
So all I have is pickaxe. It's diamond sand. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm
It
going to get
is.
lost down here.
Right, okay, so we wanted a string sieve at some point, didn't we?
Can you boat? You need a string sieve to get carrot seeds.
Yes. Oh, damn these doors closing in my face the whole time.
Right. That's the way out.
Told
I
you it
need
was
to make
annoying.
a marker.
Oh. Some bastard dug a hole. Oh, that would be me.
Right, I'm gonna go hunting for. Well, I guess wabbits.
Creeper.
Squids. That's it. Squiddies.
Creeper running towards me. No.
Oh yeah. Coming towards you.
Dead creeper. Not of my own hand.
I saw a Loki panel on the weekend.
Oh yeah.
At a very long distance. Because we thought we'll go there half an hour early and we'll get some good seats at Excel. And we got to the auditorium, went in, and I think literally 4,500 people had beaten us. And so we were at the far back. And so I've got this photo, and Tom Hiddleston? Tom Hiddleston is like we took a photo and he's like a single pixel. And it's like, oh, that's good. That's good.
I found
That was cool.
pixies.
That was cool.
Pixies.
Do they have carrot seeds?
Are they
They-
hostile?
They don't seem to be. They're talking, giggling. Brown mushroom pixie hovel.
I do my normal and get lost, don't I?
It's a pixie village.
How is this chisel made, by the way?
Just a bit of iron and a stick.
Oh, damn it. It uses iron.
You can make one with a diamond stick.
That doesn't
Obstacle
sound
sacrifice.
better, to be honest. That sounds.
It
even-
has a lot of durability.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
you'll
A lot
never
more
need another one
durability.
if you make a diamond one.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, you
Really?
probably will.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but not for a very long time.
Okay. Do we have a diamond yet?
Yes, we have
Yes, we've
8
got quite a
Okay.
few.
in the diamond chest.
Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 26 diamonds.
Oh, okay. Wait, on you at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. We need a drop chest at the bottom or something, just in case.
Well, I am getting very lost. I need to turn around.
And your minimap doesn't help, does it? Let's just that one.
Okay, there's a lot of pixels.
Your minimap is just yeah.
I feel this is just a pixie bio.
You actually found a different biome.
Where are you on the map?
South.
Oh, you're on the
Oh, I'm
yeah.
beneath a. There you go. No,
Switch off the night mode or something. Yeah.
there we
Oh wait. Oh, you went south.
I did say south.
Oh yeah. But I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I have sugarcane seeds, loads of melon seeds, lots of seeds.
Ah, I found my arrow. Look, it worked.
But okay, so just keep going till you get carrot seeds.
Well, I might have, but I haven't got space in my inventory, so I'm going to have to drop a
Okay.
whole load of this off.
Potato seeds would also be nice. I mean, not super useful right
Potato.
now, but nice.
In the future.
I
Yeah.
think it before.
It's
Turned around.
It was.
kind of actually want my own drop chest so I can empty my inventory while I do something like this.
Why you go and do something
That's
stupid?
called a Soren chest. Well, actually, it's not quite. But
No.
when
Oh,
you
no.
inevitably don't stick to that plan and just make another one when it's convenient, then it's called Soren chests.
Well, I have dark oak seeds, which is quite cool, I think.
Getting dark again.
Sugarcane, ancient spores,
Oh, I can head to a bed if
birch seed.
who's
So
good.
I can cook trees. I can make trees.
Tim,
Tim.
Hmm?
Are you able to head to the? Oh,
Ed.
In a second. Yes. How could I resist a offer like that?
someone put a cow head above the door.
I did that on like the
Been there-
first
been there
episode.
for a
Long
while.
time ago. Yeah.
Paying attention nicely.
It's when we had the massacre of
Oh,
about 4:30. Oh, not actually. About 1 minute 20.
When the wizard came
Yes.
Oh, the bloody wizard thing. Yeah,
and the Fire Nation attacked.
yeah. Dirt.
the wizard was a problem.
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, no, that's concerning.
I mean, on the same thing, I'm turning
What is
this
that?
dirt
Gonna-
into stone slowly.
I don't know what that is,
Have
but some. Yeah, no, there's
Oh.
more of them.
Careful.
I'm not gonna go any closer.
That will have a lot of spawn.
Yeah,
points.
more spawned as I got closer.
Yeah, they
So
will do.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go the other way around this mountain
I'm just
because
thinking,
I don't have any armor.
what?
all
were
I
you-
broken.
can technically make cobblestone because you can make dirt, if I remember correctly, by putting leaves and stuff into a barrel, and that turns
Yeah.
into dirt. And then the dirt I can sieve, which
Oh
makes
shit!
little pebbles, which you can put together to make
Oh.
cobblestone.
Made another one spawn.
A little bit involved, but you can make cobblestone.
Okay, it's a creeper.
Oh, it's a little knight's camp or something.
Yeah.
I'm coming out because I got a stack of iron and I don't want to lose it.
Coming out.
Not that sort
And
coming out.
like half a stack of diamonds.
Yeah.
Damn.
Where did I come from?
Ooh,
Where's my sword gone?
This is a fairly nice set of seeds. I have 6 carrot seeds.
Hey!
I can build a carrot farm.
Ancient spores, cactus seeds. They could be useful. Grass seeds. And more seeds. Granite
Got any-
pebbles.
Got any tater seeds?
Sugarcane.
Hmm.
Jungle seed.
Oh, that'd be
No.
jungle tree.
Yeah.
Won't it?
Yeah.
Have you been randomly vein mining cobblestone out of the mine?
No. Would I do that?
I might have done
Depends.
that.
Possibly. Are there any torches in the dark voids that have been created by doing so?
Hey, not my problem.
Well,
Wait.
yes, there are, because I put torches in when I did it.
Really? Wow.
I did.
Did you put it in when you did it, or sometime afterwards, after we
When I-
found out the problem?
When I did it, well, when I did the one just now.
Interesting. I found another thing, which seems to have spawned less well.
Right. Where's shiny
What
stuff
thing?
going?
Oh wait, what's that? Oh, it's a
Some
temple.
kind of temple that doesn't look like it
Nice.
was supposed to spawn in water.
Oh, yeah, one of them.
Yeah, we found those when we just jumped onto a single player map.
Yes.
Do they have stuff
They're
in?
not nice. Don't go into the water.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, usually stuff kills you if you're in the water.
Hmm.
Well, I could do with squiddies.
Have you not seen a single squid?
Ah! Oh no, it's a hell cow.
Uh,
Right.
We should have loads of wood left, shouldn't
Ah,
we?
it's another hell cow.
I want to try
They're
post.
flanking me.
Oh, loads of wood.
Wood is. Whoa! Jeez! What the? I'm going to avoid these dudes. If I
what
can
dudes?
get this way.
Oh,
Oh, he saw me.
he's like a minotaur or something. Oh, but he
He's
can't
more
get
like
you.
a giant. Yeah, hopefully he can't get me past the trees. Like an ogre or something.
C5 faux fum.
Oh, they saw me again.
Navigation.
I have no idea how I'm going to get back
Missing
home.
research. Oh.
Hmm?
Missing research for post boxes.
Post boxes.
Yeah.
Wonder what that needs.
I'm going to read the book.
We've done most of the research now.
I know.
Oh, I think I have cobblestone.
Navigation, seafaring, and zero gravity.
Navigation, seafaring.
And 0 gravity, did you say?
No.
Theory of gravity.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
gravity.
Okay.
Done theory of
Wow.
gravity. So
Yeah,
what was-
seafaring.
Right,
maybe there's a one before that.
Well, I'm going to throw the carrot seeds and the like in this box down here, which
How do you
says
get
seeds on it.
seafaring? Navigation, seafaring. The wheel,
Oh,
trade,
I have
and
potato
maths.
seeds as well.
The wheel trade and what?
Maths.
Map.
Oh, you have noted them. I thought we have the wheel. I don't think we have
Yeah.
trade, though.
Fuck's sake.
Hmm.
Ah!
Okay.
I ca-
Maybe something before
can't
trade
deal with
that's
doors.
needed for it.
Fishing and command? We have that.
Fishing. Not sure we have fishing because
Fishing.
nobody was willing to go and
Agriculture.
fish.
Well, you need fishing, actually. You get a lot from fishing.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. Nobody
Oh,
wanted to go
command.
and
No,
fish.
we need command.
Oh yeah, the command needed the suit of iron
Oh.
armor, but Tim wanted to use the iron for his autosave.
The
Yeah,
iron
well-
is slowly coming through the system now because someone went out and mined a lot.
Hey.
The steel mills ran out of a water thingy.
Well, take it. Can you take it out and fill it up?
It's gone.
Ah,
so you have to make a
okay.
new one.
So it is.
So that's a load more
previous.
brass. Because the gold ones. whilst
Okay,
they
well,
take-
I made more brass, so that's a bonus.
yeah, but it's a bucket which you get back of water, brass, and glass, if I recall
Brass
correctly.
and glass.
Brass, glass, and a big bit of iron.
Wait. I don't need to find a village anymore because you got carrot seeds. That's a bonus.
Yes,
I'm just
yes.
looking for squids.
that is very true.
Glass. Where did you hide glass, Ross?
This
We
is
have
somewhere where there should be
sand.
squids.
Okay, what you're saying is that we have sand, don't have glass.
I
No,
don't
there is
kn-
actually glass. It might be in the dump chest in the middle or here.
No, I want that.
Oh.
Oh, no, back off. Not that one, that one. There's no coal in that furnace. I blame.
There's no coal in that furnace, dear Lazar. I may as well grab some clay while I'm here.
Oh, I need a bucket full of water. So, there's a hole.
Feckin' idiot.
What?
No.
With the redstone.
I think he's trying to make a single button both open jobby.
Ah.
Oh, by putting redstone there.
Oh, for piss sake, you put a torch in there now as well.
Hard being helpful.
Next you'll put water in and wash away all your redstone.
Don't you want them both to open when you step on a pressure plate, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to work out how
you just-
to.
Run redstone underneath them then.
Well, that's what I was wondering whether I have to go down underneath here. And...
Kit.
I knew somebody would do it eventually.
Well,
You said it was just me.
Right, I'm going to make a set of iron armor.
Nice.
Oh, what for the? Like I say, not for use, just for research. Yeah.
Well, you get it back, don't you?
No,
Oh,
consumes it.
crisis.
Consumes
Bloody
everything.
expensive then.
Annoyingly, we
That
won't
was.
do anything until I get back in as well. Don't
What?
put it on because I'm pretty sure it needs to be undamaged.
It
Believe
is
to be
undamaged.
So yeah, I think I don't put it on.
What do you need for ballistics? Oh, you're trying to find your iron gouling.
Need some gunpowder. What's the other thing I need? I need
I'm just trying-
blacking. Also need the other sort of blacking.
Oh, we actually have to get.
Um,
I'm actually just.
we need some fish if you fancy going fishing. I've never been any good at fishing. Like, I honestly actually don't know how to do it.
You just wait for it to bob up and down, basically.
Like, I've done command anyway. I need fish. Oh. Make a fucking fishing rod. Need string.
We do have string.
I might just have to
in,
Google this.
I think a mob drop folder.
Holder.
What the hell's
Not a
that noise?
folder. Sorry, you're right. Yeah.
Someone
mob
sleep.
drop chest.
There's actually a chest called woolen string.
Oh yeah. Okay, good point.
I do need to sleep.
I'm heading to the bed now. I might have to build another bridge because having to run to the bridge is a bit annoying because it's like a U shape.
It is a bit, yeah.
Okay. Tim was stood next to the bed. It's like, nope, that's too far for me to sleep.
Yeah.
You're
It's because he's
closer, you do
Googling.
it.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
He's sitting there on Google.
You run across half the base to get to the bed. I'm further.
Sounds like Tim.
A is going fishing then.
Like I was just saying. Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. Bloody hell. Oh, one fish down. I think I need like 5, don't I?
Or 8.
I think it's 5.
Okay.
I'll start on 5.
Okay. I'm coming back now.
2 fish down.
Nice.
I guess we're a bit poor for iron bars, aren't we?
It's...
For decoration.
And-
You don't want me using
yeah.
them
Yeah,
for decoration.
Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, no.
Fine. Oh, I've been looking at Tim for like 10 minutes and I didn't realise that he wasn't doing anything. Oh, damn it.
Really?
And no one told me. No one was.
He's
ah.
he's working on redstone stuff.
Yeah, he.
Don't worry, mine's not
I am.
masterly found. I'm fishing.
I'm driving a boat back.
It means that. Oh God, what the hell?
I think I found. Oh no, it's the siren. Ah! I nearly got away.
You're being sirened. I think I recognise that one. Run away! No, too late.
I tried to kill her instead. It's possibly foolish.
Is that the first time you... No, it can't be the first time you died.
No, he's...
No. I don't know why I only just got the achievement.
Yeah, that's why.
I enchanted the Graves Key.
Ooh! I got 5.
Enchanted
fishes.
Graves Key. What does an enchanted Graves Key do?
so long since I've done Minecraft Redstone.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that was foolish. Because now I'm here and I don't have a boat. But I do now know what an enchanted Graves Key does.
What's that? Oh,
It teleports you to your
for trade we need an emerald.
So you can use my book, or
I can
Okay.
research your book.
okay,
Use your book for research. If you
That's
make
handy.
another book, we could actually duplicate it and use it on the other tables.
I don't know if they track. I guess they probably would.
What do you do? They do, as long as it's linked to you.
I will
if you make it-
do so. I need a
Okay, I'm
boat,
going to take it for trade for the moment.
which I need a tree.
Oh, trade, I need to get seafaring and seafaring.
I'm getting to the stage where I'm thinking that this is not worth it.
What are you? Oh right, you're still trying to do that.
Yeah.
If you've got a repeater in the system, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
No, I mean
don't
it's
think
good. It's good. I like it. It is. Push on.
Well, no, I just mean that the repeater will slow it down enough that it.
No, it doesn't slow it down too
No,
much.
if you
It's a door opening system.
I mean, if I do this, oh, and I fall down a hole, then
Right.
oh, that's not a
Knife.
Oh, tidied up the fucking dump chest. Nice. What do we pay you for?
Oh,
Wait, I'm going
it's
south.
okay, it's basically going to be 4 repeaters per door.
Are
Okay.
they in line?
What do you mean?
Well, 4 repeaters per door that are in line is a very different prospect to 4 repeaters in door that are in parallel. Are they in
They're
series or in parallel?
They're all in parallel.
That's fine then.
Oh, yeah. It's not so much that. It's just
I'm
the
only
amount of
concerned about
redstone-
total. Oh,
the amount of redstones needed just for one bloody door.
I'd mind up a load more.
I have another siren issue.
Nino,
Is it-
Nino.
I just got it come through.
Oh, yes.
It's interesting.
It's like, you're not dying.
No, you're just being.
You're not breathing far enough, but I also can't hit her.
Oh,
She's also really fucking loud.
it's like she's trying to sing at you.
Weird, that's literally what a siren does.
No.
Uh. Right. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. Run away.
Oh, these doors are annoying.
Ow.
How far away does it be to... Ah, I'm guessing it didn't go well then. Hello!
Didn't go perfectly. Let's see what happens if I just go straight back. Oh wait, I forgot to go. Grave.
I just saw the size of the hole you've made just to try and make this door.
This is why I'm thinking it's not worth it, because I don't... without running a lot of redstone, I don't think it's going to work.
I feel like there must be an easier way.
Mod.
Yes.
I'm filling this in. I can't be arsed anymore. I've given up.
Oh, I actually came back here for a bloody shovel.
Unfortunately,
What
I
the?
seem to have lost all the parts.
So all that
Oh.
redstone you threw down there anyway.
No, it's I think some of these people kept on walking past as stuff was dug up.
What the?
There's some dirt in the chest, so it should be fine.
God damn it! My
Your key pass thing appeared.
it's my I'm pretty sure my keyboard's playing up.
How did you get out of purpleness?
Okay. Once you're close enough, it stops. Problem is, okay, right. Finally, yeah. So sometimes the keys stick on my keyboard, and so I just had to mash the shift key until it stopped. Okay, there's 2 sirens here. Hopefully, I can just get past them.
It's repaired for a given level of repaired.
Good.
Oh.
There was an excessive number of sirens there. It's like 4 or 5. What's the chances you can sieve to get ink sacks?
Ink sac is 2. It's yeah, no. 0.
So an ink sac you can get from mob drops squid only.
Hammering black wool. Have we got a black sheep?
Oh, in fact, you've just done the same thing as me, Tim. Okay. Or, yeah, hammer back. Oh, you can...
No, got brown or...
But you can probably get black sheep from black dye, and black dye might need a black flower rather than a black...
Ink
Yeah,
sac.
good, interesting.
Yeah, so... Oh. Iron gall... Iron... Oh, God. It's like...
Yeah, so those like iron gall apples or whatever they are. I think we have some of those, but that kind of stuff that you get from them, we need that for some of the other research.
There are no villages around, are there? Because
Let's
villages
sleep.
might be an
I
option.
have
Black
not
Wall.
found a village.
Is anyone near the bed, or do I have to go back?
I am near a bed, but I'm in it.
And Tim is. That's fine. Okay. But he's not going into the bed.
Of course he's not. He's never
He's
that.
standing next to it.
He's kind of walking around near it. So there we go.
Wait till I was actually going to wait till Ross opened the door, then go light in it.
Right, we have an automatic fishery when anyone wants fish.
Ah,
It's got a
probably our
salmon.
peons when you build the peons.
Indeed. Have we got carrots farming yet?
No, not yet. That's my next job.
Okay.
I might actually get rid of one of the wheat farms and convert it to carrots. Ah, stop planting!
Hey, look! It's starting to turning a little bit.
It's trying.
It was turning a little bit, but it stopped now. Oh, it's turning
Do
again.
you realise, Ross, that these probably, well, I suppose they could be an inner wall.
probably 'cause it's using up-
walls outside as well.
It's because
Sorry.
it's picking up the drops before you
Have a
can.
look at
As it drops and as it picks it up, it's got it.
What he's saying is I need to break this fecker.
Well, you don't have to. Just be quicker, pick them up. Keep
There's
fighting it. You win.
two walls, Tim. So you only see the inner wall.
Oh,
There's a secondary wall behind the wall.
Oh, what in front? Okay.
Not that it's built up or anything yet, but
I get it now.
It should work now. I've disconnected. Oh, there should be some stored in it.
Well, I do like these oak wood planks in it. They're actually chisel. They're quite a lot nicer than standard.
yeah, my chisel broke unfortunately. I'm gonna go steal a diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, that gap's back.
No, I put it there. I need to stop it so I can plant pallets.
Oh, so the gap is you disconnecting. Okay, fine. I thought it was a bug.
There you go. Reconnected now. Oh, it's got nothing to do. Where are the carrot seeds?
Mystery solved.
I thought you were making a new.
We've got some bones as well. Oh wow, this has got a bit more fancy.
So one
bit?
diamond and a stick on it. On to the side of it. Oh, there
Oh
we go.
Christ! That's a
Not
heck
to the
of a
side,
wall.
bottom left.
Yeah.
Got it. Diamond chisel.
Bonk.
You know when you said that you've sort of repaired the floor?
Yep.
Could you done it in the
He-
same material that it was beforehand?
To be fair, he did say repaired-ish. So if it's a proper floor but in the wrong material, that's like the least bad as
The doors don't
of the options I'd have
both
expected.
open when you step on one pedestal there. I've noticed that.
Right, I've got my sword. Someone hold Ross down.
I'll do that next
That's
week.
that. There you go, Dobbs. I've fixed it for you.
I need to chisel.
Oh, thank you.
Right, in there's a potato. There's a potato seeds,
Mostly.
cocoa beans. Wow, there's sugarcane seeds. There's all the seeds you'd want in here. I feel.
Right, I'm growing carrots.
There aren't carrot seeds in here.
I'm
right,
forever
thank you.
growing carrots.
I've nicked some bones.
This is your version of better, is it?
Well, I didn't have oak.
You just put in fucking anything.
I'm doing so
Overwood.
little at the moment. It's ridiculous. My brain is just not functioning.
What was your original plan? Well, you didn't get to yourself, did you?
Oh yeah, you're the only one who didn't announce what your plan was.
Well, like,
Yeah.
Or maybe you did.
I was trying
John-
to try and get the auto sieving to work.
Which no one else thought was ever going to work anyway.
Wait, no, it will work. It's just a case of my brain's just gone in what I need to actually make it. Wood. Oh, the sooner we get the warehouse up and going, the better, I think.
Do you not like my storage system?
Oh, the storage system's fine.
Oops, that was supposed to go there.
Fine.
Very much in the way like Norwich is a fine city. It's not brilliant. It's
a
fine.
city.
Yes, and it's fine.
I don't think Dobbin got the joke.
No, I know. I don't live in Norwich anymore.
Snack.
Right.
Snack.
I need 4 animal farms. Quick farm, no. Animal farm. Oh, iron swords.
Animal farm. Don't like the direction this is going.
4 legs good, 2 legs bad.
I think I need a drink.
What type of drink?
Rum and orange juice, most likely.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Is that a screwdriver?
It is.
That sounds bad.
What's screwdriver?
Rum and orange juice.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
No,
of
vodka and orange juice
Vodka.
is a
Oh.
screwdriver.
Sorry.
Cookies.
So what is
I just made 4
rum
swords.
and orange juice?
Travesty.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? What do you mix with your rum? Or did you drink
Nothing.
it? No, nothing.
Ice.
Oh, God, it's too much.
Good quality rum.
Hmm. I bet you're drinking Bacardi as well.
No,
Oh, please, no.
it'd be a bottle of Mount Gay, I think.
Oh, that'll...
We
You
converted.
wouldn't mix orange juice with spiced. It's just. Or dark rum. Because dark rum and spiced rum not actually necessarily quite the same thing.
No.
No, there are different.
Of course.
Right,
So-
no, just a second. So, da. Distance.
You do have a knack, Ross.
Mm-hmm.
You
Do I
built this wall,
Yeah.
but it only looks good from the inside.
It's the side that's always seen. No one looks at the wall from the outside, so I don't have to bother with it. It could just be a cobblestone wall.
I just looked at it from the outside.
Don't do that.
I could have, to be honest, I'm actually rather impressed. I said most of Ross's stuff before had just been boxes. So,
No, that's not true. What do you? Oh, no. Oh, bugger. What?
Easy.
Wow, this goes through cobblestone a bit.
But the yeah, the problem is I just don't have enough cobblestone.
Yes, it is becoming. I never thought there'd be a shortage of cobblestone.
Yeah, I
So
know.
so when we get
It's
the
just-
when we get the quarry going,
I literally actually have made everything for a quarry. Literally have. No. I have made everything for a quarry. You talk. Lots of wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy
People who
it
make
then.
texture packs must hate chisel.
I just don't think they bother.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it depends how different the text track makes things.
Yeah. Right, that'll do for starters. 5 of these things.
And you implied that we needed a castle or castles inside the castle wall.
Well, this is
Yeah, you need
basically
a-
we'll turn this building eventually. We'll grow up. Though that being said, is that this wall was sort of just a rough one, and
It's only there for.
yeah, and I was actually going to follow the contours a bit better, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty much out of cobblestone now.
Wow, what happened to all the iron?
I have some, but you're not having any
I've used quite a bit.
cobblestone.
No iron.
Oh,
Yeah, I've used quite a
flipping
bit as well.
hell. Right, look at this. If I'm quick enough. Oh, it's fading.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, nice.
And
Whoa.
it lightning just strikes and then it appears and it's
That's cool.
really freaky.
What are you looking at?
Just you missed it. That was it. It's gone. It fades away. It's just
Oh, the ghost.
an apparition ghosting that appears.
Oh, I can see it on the stream because it's that far back.
I panicked and I was like, did I actually start the stream? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
You
But
did.
it's working here.
I can see it.
I tried to let's get the drink. I grabbed Flight Simulator because I obviously played Flight Simulator for ages at EGX and I really liked it. So I have Flight Simulator and it's really good. And I tried doing Flight Simulator VR and it's really good. And my poor computer can barely handle it. It's
Your new computer.
yeah. It works well, but you can tell it's struggling under the pain. And I really want to record Flight Simulator, but in VR. And it struggles a bit with that. It's like a little bit too much. So I need
You
to.
could always turn the graphics down.
Oh, but it looks really good when you have the graphics set to maximum. But yeah, I'll have a think. But yeah, I need to do that because it's really good, and I need to.
So how much did you end up paying for it?
It was on sale on Steam, so I only went for the cheapest version. I know. I went for the. Oh, that's worrying. Someone punched me. I went for the cheap version, even though because we were discussing it, weren't we? And
We
I
were.
said,
Whether you wanted Madrid and Heathrow or not.
yeah. So I was looking at the pricing, and the pricing for a Flight Simulator starts at like £50 when it's not on sale. And I think I paid 40. It was like 20% off or something. And so it's £50 the normal version of Flight Simulator. But then if you want Madrid Airport, and I fly to Madrid once a year-ish, you have to pay £89 for a game.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, £89 for a game. It's like, yeah, but then you get Madrid. It's like, oh, Madrid would be good.
Is it all DLCs then or something? Or...
And then, no, it's just a...
This
I
is
mean-
the like super high detailed version
Yeah.
of Madrid. Obviously, you can still go to Madrid.
Yeah, they've got
But
all the
is it-
airports. They're just built by AI.
But he was like, oh, and he's like, oh, or I might
then-
get that. But but it'd be stupid to get the really expensive one because the only other one I care about would be Heathrow.
And what did they bundle with the really expensive version of Flight Simulator?
Not
Heathrow. And it's like, God damn it. And that's 110 or something.
Hundreds.
And I'm like,
The thing being is, what's weird is that computer games haven't actually increased in price much.
no.
DLCs have.
Well, yes, okay, yes. So the
I
add-ons.
am honestly surprised. Okay, sorry, do you want to finish your point?
No. It's so I'm just trying to find some toffee popcorn.
I am honestly surprised that Flight Simulator is not subscription based. Because when you look at what flight sim needs. So you need a 50 meg internet connection for it to
What?
download, because it downloads, because it has the entire world. You can
Yeah.
fly anywhere in the world, so it downloads stuff from Bing Maps,
Oh,
but then
right.
like satellite imagery. But then it uses, I guess, Azure AI, and when you launch the game, this is like black.ai or something.
Yeah.
It uses Azure AI to look at the Bing Maps and kind of go, on the satellite imagery, that's a building, so I'll make it a building in the game, and that's a tree, and you're in this part of the world, so I'll put that tree in. And obviously, all of that data, all of that 3D data, so they somehow throw it to your computer. You can run the game without with low internet, but you can use up to 50 meg, I think, is the max it
Cool.
uses. And so the game is constantly downloading at 50 meg a second, just like world data as you're flying around, and it does look stunning. So I flew over Bristol, and it's like, yeah, that looks pretty much spot on. You fly over London, and they've actually got photometry. What's that 3D photo stuff that they were talking about? We were doing for 3D printing, photogrammetry or something.
I remember.
Yeah, they have
No.
that for like London and major cities, so they look like amazing. And then you can fly to like the Grand Canyon, and I'm like, oh wow, actually the Grand Canyon is much bigger than I realized.
Can you get a 747 down the Grand Canyon? That's a challenge.
No, I haven't even got to the Grand Canyon proper. I was trying to fly to it, and then it suddenly dawned on me the size of just
World.
the world, because it's like,
Yeah.
oh wow, the Grand Canyon's actually like as far as you can see. It's not just one thing; it's
No.
huge.
Can't you take off from a closer airport?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they have every airport in the world is in there. So you zoom in, and there's like every airport, and it's like, okay,
They've even got
that's
that one that's
impressive.
on a beach in Scotland.
Yeah, that is in there. Oh, I need to do that. God, I'll do that. I'll do that later on this evening. And in Spain.
Oh,
So
Flamingo, that one up.
Don't forget they'll climb over that, Dobbs.
I know. I've got fences.
so the
Okay.
other thing I think it does is it pulls in live data from some map weather service. So the weather in the game is, you can choose to have it as it is in real life. And then it will pull in, I think it pulls in live flight data.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's pretty cool. So you've got like planes like actually flying around, or the planes flying around.
Yeah.
And then you have to have Microsoft text to speech installed. You're like, well, yeah, that's weird. But then all the ATC talk with like traffic control telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you
Here,
get that,
chicken, chicken, chicken.
but it's based on like real planes, I think.
Here, chicken, chicken, chicken.
So you I'm flying around
on.
in Spain, and it's like, oh, Iberian flight in your ear, where someone's giving instructions to like a Iberian flight 747 or something, and it's like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. So all of that stuff costs money. So if I pay £50 for a game, that pays for the development that they've done, and it took a lot
Yeah.
of development to develop it. But they've got like data center costs in Azure. And Azure is expensive. I know
No.
Azure is expensive.
No.
So I don't
No.
understand
Well,
their
that didn't work.
long-term pricing model, because in a few
Good
years'
news.
time,
I got
they're gonna.
the stray chicken in.
What about the other stray sheep then?
Anyway.
But yeah, anyway, DLC will pay for it.
I let
I
another
don't
one out.
mind them having DLC, because I think they have
Yeah.
to fund this service somewhere, because it's an amazing thing, and it is cool, and it's So I'm like, yeah, well, you have to fund it, and if it wasn't DLC, then it'd be subscription, I guess. But yeah, it's all very clever. When you look at the tech that runs that game, that's quite impressive. It's quite impressive compared to most games. So I don't mind paying £50. I seriously
there's no
contemplated
revenue.
paying £100, because I thought, actually, I didn't, but I contemplated it, and I guess that says something. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
most PC games haven't increased. They're always, they're generally about 30 still, aren't they? It's only the console ones that have gone crazy.
Well, that makes it where they're all very similar. I mean, the thing is, you're spoilt by the indie games and stuff, and it's generally the indie games
Yeah.
I've had are better than AAA titles.
We say as we play Minecraft.
Well, exactly. Well, we all bought
We're
this.
playing a game that's about 15 years old.
We bought this in the beta.
We
Yeah.
bought
Beta.
this for either 10 or 20 quid.
I think one
It was
about
10
15.
for It was 10 during alpha, 20 during beta. I think we all bought it during beta though for
I think
20.
it bought
Oh, I
JP,
remember
yeah.
it being beaten, definitely.
I remember it being about 16, 17 quid, but that might just be me.
Well,
I thought
all right.
it was about,
Well, it might have been $20.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
probably $20. Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
right. So I've
Grab
been
some wheat.
distracted. What's changed?
Oh, you found
Well,
the quarry.
a lot of animals
What
have
the- oh.
escaped.
So the setting on this quarry, John.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
feel you're missing one of your
Sheep.
axes.
Sheep. It may be doing that axis last.
So what axis are you looking at?
Well, it's a bit two-dimensional.
It's going straight down.
Oh. Oh, okay, so it's like a quarry that actually quarries.
Yeah. It has
Oh,
picked up.
Oh,
don't
a
stop
quarry.
Don't.
The
There's no
reason
way
I
I'm
sort
getting
of
my grave.
hid
if you
it's
do
half underground. I don't trust you lot falling into it.
Well, Tommy, you've made it so that you can't even see it, so it's more likely that someone's going to fall in.
Oh, there's a paddle wheel. It's picking up. You can take the cobblestone out of it now.
that. Oh, right. So if I... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's quite good, actually. A bit of copper.
Everyone in. Everyone in. Everyone in.
Are you putting
Ow.
everyone in that one? I need to split them into different.
Everyone is now contained.
No, not the
Put
chicken
them-
over here.
There's 2 chickens. I'd just let another one out. Given that there was only one gate to put them in through, yes, they're all in the one that has the gate into it.
I need the splitting up.
At this point, the chickens could go into another one. Well, actually, given that there's a hole here, there. 1 cow. Two
Well, that-
cow.
You tit.
Will that quarry be a lag problem later? Because it's just leaving a hole? Or is it...
Yep.
Yep, okay.
Probably.
This is why I'm looking at Ex Nihilo, though it's a bit of an interesting one as why
Although-
cobblestone needs to be generated.
Given that we're all in one place and just doing this, it probably shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, it should be okay, I guess. That's fair enough logic.
Well, I said
Oh,
it shouldn't
fuck
be
up.
too much of an issue. It should be okay. Wait. Cow, get. Oh, so close! No, yep. I was so close.
There's you go.
I nearly had all 4 cows in this one, and the sheep's all in that one.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, nearly. Then they all started just moving around by themselves.
You bastards.
And the fire net.
Give me some fence. Please. Okay, yeah, that's enough.
I'll put some gates in between each one. How about that?
Wouldn't hurt. Okay. I'm still now, so. That'll do, sheep. That'll do. Could you open that gate?
Gate is open. Push the cow. Oh, you missed the cow.
Well, no, I didn't miss the cow. The cow was. It was easier when it was a hole. Okay, you had to go and mess things up.
There you go. The gate's gone.
This cow isn't trying to move. Be ready to.
Here, cowie. Here, cowie. Oh. Right.
Open it.
It's not. You put in a fence.
Yes, but yeah. Open it still has the same meaning. Come on.
No, not you.
Moo!
It's like herding cats. Oh, apart from the fact you got a sheep in
That's a
here.
sheep. I know, but that's. Is it 2 sheep? 1 sheep.
1 sheep.
Tell you what. Make another sheep.
Make another sheep. Oh, you're giving them
Yeah.
sheep juice.
Right.
Alright. Make Deke happy.
No, he went.
Ah,
How
that's
did we
not
end up with
letting
no chickens down there?
Wait.
Got any gates?
Yep.
Can we have them like?
Lock. There you go. Gates.
We've got a wheat farm, haven't we?
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh, that's a hump.
Well, everything works apart from it's not actually transmitting
Working.
power. My shaft is not transmitting power.
uh,
Too easy.
No, it was kind of a setup.
I think we kind of figured. Okay.
Random egg.
Random egg, you may pick it up and throw it into the
Chicken. Coop.
Right. We are having a little more. Tell me you're not in the. You're in the boat, aren't you?
Who's in the boat?
The sheep.
Sheep's in the boat. I thought you had the pigs in the boat.
One of the sheep got into one of the boats with one of the pigs. Oh,
Going
we
to
have a
end up with
ghost.
some strange
Happens if
animals.
I walk into the ghost? No? Okay. Oh, this farm is planting all the carrots. I'm not going to get any carrots out of this farm until it's finished
It's
planting.
planting the flat carrots, yeah.
And I just need one. How do you
You need to fill it up with something else.
No, that
Does that
might
make
work.
sense?
I was saying, how do you stop the thing from transmitting from using
you
power?
need a hammer.
If I had a hammer, do you have one on you? Where?
I do, I'm down a hole now.
Okay, I'll go get one.
Oh, we've got Bibliocraft.
Cool.
Oh. So, what do chickens eat? Seed, don't they? Not weed.
That'll do. Chickens eat seeds, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of iron.
I got.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you impressed? I've got everyone separated.
Right, bud. I'm about to start breeding chickens. I've made it better for Deke, so he's happy. Look, I've hidden all of the water wheel.
Well done.
Even got it's using the same stream.
Nice. Is it going to be able to power all four?
Don't know. Might do.
I think it probably will.
I got powering 3 farms. Careful, I'm mining. Digging.
Gonna make it significantly trickier to get the
I can actually start filling this in again. Working
any.
up
Do we have any bones?
to that. No, I used them all to try and make carrots.
Oh,
Was that what you wanted bones for?
yes. That's exactly what I was going to do with the bones.
I've already done it with the bones. To be honest, I'd love to replace all these with a huge windmill, but we can't do that until we get lots of wool.
Oh, that's spooky.
You get ghosty.
I got a ghosty sound.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a ghost. Said the ghost. Oh wait, I do have a hammer. More water wheels.
Now.
What?
More water wheels.
Oh, Deke playing water wheels.
Yes.
And then we have to go uphill, which is going to be interesting. I'll have to figure that out.
You could always re-landscape instead.
Just flatten the land. Yeah. No, because I've got to work out how to take it up, so it's unavoidable.
If you make the whole wall higher,
Aha!
you could
Yeah. If I had a third tier,
Yeah.
then I could just ignore it and just go straight.
exactly.
But still, then they just got to, the attacking enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I assume I'm like building this wall to keep someone out. Who did you have in
Yes.
mind?
Well, everybody, because default is every other faction in this game is hostile to you.
Yeah, everyone
They
hates
also mostly don't move, so
They do eventually start attacking you.
Do they?
do they? Oh, okay. Cool. Do any of them come from the water?
I don't know.
Or
I honestly,
go
it.
or go around walls, or anything like that, or spawn inside the.
they don't spawn inside.
Okay.
I don't think.
Does it depend how far away you build your wall?
Possibly.
Oh god, what was it that was like that? Oh, it was the zombie game we were playing, where
Oh,
They
7
are-
days to die.
7 days to die. So you can't. The zombies will spawn inside because our house that we took was too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was annoying. Oh, that's annoying as well. I'm out of bricks. Yeah. I'm sure this is not like that.
No, it's not as complicated or fast
No.
fish. Oh, you're kidding. I'm not like too sure.
Yeah, I worked out what I'd done wrong. It's the water wheels have to be placed a certain way round.
Really?
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, you.
You were trying to backturn them, and they weren't like.
Something along that lines, yeah.
Are you going any faster?
Everything needs to go away. So if I
Around.
Oh, that's
the
interesting.
world. Wise.
I've been watching Deke. Right,
Ah.
in theory, that moo cow farm should start working.
Nice. Has it got? It's got an egg in it,
Right, I've just given it resources.
and the cows are making lovey-dovey noises at each other.
right, I do realise that we're probably going to put this somewhere else.
Let's give the sheep's resources as well.
What the
Yeah.
heck is that? I mean, it looks like
I haven't
it's
quite-
doing stuff. So you put hoppers on top.
Oh, it's
and,
shaking.
Possibly. I don't know about how you actually.
Oh, it
feed
is shaking, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see. So you put hoppers on top of that bit.
To those naysayers,
Not hoppers.
Ortho, there we go. It is working.
So this is an iron farm that you've made here, is it?
Well, if we feed it with gravel, yes.
Well, how do we
trouble
get the
is-
gravel?
We need to use cobblestone.
Flipping out.
Well, I am getting that quarry is beside it. Is getting cobblestone.
Why
Uh,
have you only got 8 civs, not 9?
Because that's I didn't have them in this arrangement before. I had them at 4x4.
I see.
Two by four.
I mean, 4x4 would be 16, but
Well, okay, not sorry, 4x2, but for 2 rows of 4.
gotcha.
I do feel that we're missing out on peons.
It's because
I'm
Dominic is
missing out on
refusing to make
pork.
them. Oh yeah, something about pork.
Pork? Oh, we need the pigs. We got pigs.
Yeah, but we need to make.
We
pig-
need carrots so we can breed the pigs, so we can get more than one bit of pork.
Ah, well, we have carrots as well now, don't we?
We need the carrots to grow.
Ah, right. Okay.
But we're literally waiting for time.
Oh, okay.
We're waiting for carrots to grow.
But the point is, at the moment, when they grow, they fill up the.
I am
Oh.
deeply unimpressed with your doorway, Ross. I feel like
I'm going to go
insufficient
build
attention
it more colours.
has been put into the doorway part because it's currently just some oak planks.
Door. I'm going to go build proper doorway for it.
Well,
And I want to go outside to find some.
I felt that the whole point was to have a door.
It was supposed to be. That's why I'm unimpressed with his doorway.
it's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just the door. Yeah, you wanted a wall. You didn't want a door.
You literally said, "I'm going to go put a proper door in that wall."
Which I've done. You know, Minecraft oak door.
And then you put oak planks on the other side of that door,
Oh yeah. That's because
so you can't get out through it.
Mobs can open the door, and now we haven't got.
So they
solutions
can't
for that.
open these doors.
What we
and I'm
need is
gonna
some
build
kind of
it.
modded portcullis thing. That would be perfect.
That's what I'm
Is which-
working on that.
You were going to build.
But yeah, no, I just had to flesh out the wall a bit, so that was something for it to go in. Takes a long time to build a wall. Jesus, I've been going
Are we
ages.
actually out of iron again?
I have 38 on me.
Oh, could I have 2 bits, please?
Yeah, come over here.
Oh, it's a long way over there.
You see what I was saying when I said, "Where the hell has all the iron gone?"
It's all in Deek.
And Pete said, "You can't have any." It wasn't that I wanted to use all the iron. I was literally saying, "Where the hell has all the iron gone?" Because
Where the
there was only
hell
like
the
5
iron
bits of
gone?
iron left of the
Oh, yeah, I thought I
Right.
used quite a lot.
120 or so that you'd gathered.
Yeah, I gathered.
Yes,
Well done, you.
I wasn't even seeking to use it. I was just wondering where the hell it had all gone.
All I want to do is build a portcullis to make actually a decent front.
Didn't the portcullis come on the second wall and the drawbridge on the first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
I mean, a
build a
drawbridge
drawbridge
would be
as well.
amazing.
So I've got a drawbridge, I've got an opening door, and a portcullis.
Ooh.
Sounds
okay.
legit.
I've only got 2 layers. Might have to add an extra layer to the door system.
Yep. Well, I mean, you don't have a front layer that looks any good, so that can be the middle layer, and then you can build another layer on front.
Yeah.
Because your back layer looks okay.
Just have to work out how to make the fence.
This needs to be bigger.
That's okay.
That's
I'll,
fine.
I'll enlarge it in a minute. Oh, okay. Fine.
Yeah, he can probably handle that.
That answers that question.
Come on.
How do I?
Alright, oh, no, I need to remember how to bloody use it.
Right, let's focus so I can see how you use it. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Holy crap, what is that?
That is just the door.
Let's get rid of these crappy things. Oh my
I can
god.
actually make that bigger. It
I
can be
mean-
whatever size you want.
Yeah, let's just go.
Does it break nicely?
You just
though?
like
No, it's okay
shipwreck
for now.
quickly.
I go
Oh,
be back, mate.
I go out a couple as well. That'll look better.
Oh,
Or maybe
one.
not.
Wow.
Well, I meant one each side.
Oh yeah. I can. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
go.
Actually, maybe not, because you have to click on the side of it to get
Hey.
through it. So
Yeah.
You can put a button beside it. Right,
Oh, I need to. Okay. So this door is one of those ones that you.
You-
Yeah. So that door is stone blocks.
quite. It's a bit of a trick to persuading it to close.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your next section? Oh, what the?
That looks like a
that's not what-
drawbridge.
That's not what I wanted. That is a drawbridge.
Oh, but it's a bit.
Block too high.
It's
Yeah.
Ah!
Someone's picked up my drawbridge. That's not what I wanted there anyway.
I haven't.
That was me. There you go.
There you go.
Okay, and then you got to put a drawbridge. Where are you going to put the drawbridge?
Under
The
it.
other side of here. Here.
Oh, okay.
Who's got the drawbridge?
Yeah, yeah. I just threw it back at you.
Oh, thank you. Right.
No, wait. Okay. The outside of the wall looks a bit crap, doesn't it, actually?
Gosh, this long.
I didn't realize it looked so sketchy. Okay. I need to put those, like, walls have reinforcement pillars on the outside. So, like, pillars on the outside that kind of go up and hold the wall up. I don't know what you call them.
Oh, what are they called?
Sconces?
Buttresses?
Buttresses, that's it.
yeah. Yeah, that sounds. Oh wow! I'm just I'm just trying to do that. I'm seeing how you're doing it, and it's like, oh god, that's right. Oh, okay.
It's going to be quite big. We're also going to need
Yeah, that's gonna.
less land.
I haven't got. I haven't got.
I don't know how to.
I have a shovel, and I can't get inside to make one. I got to make a crafting bench.
Oh,
inside.
you probably need to open it from the inside.
Oh,
Pat.
have I set it from the wrong side?
Oh, is it
That
trying
is trying to open into the.
Oh, you
Wall.
probably have, haven't you?
It's getting nighttime, by the way. Oh no, there's a way in over here. That works.
Enemy at the gates.
Ah, you nicked my gate again. Oh no, it's there.
It's sitting on.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Put a
pop the thing back.
put a line of blocks underneath it to put it on, and then mine them out. That'll help.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Ah!
6.
Fell into the.
Oh, it's also
Pseudo
nighttime.
modes.
Should we sleep? Because it's going to be a problem, isn't it? Does someone want to come with me to sleep?
Let's keep the monsters out.
Anyone?
Yeah, I will, since Deacon clearly won't.
You're nearer.
No.
I mean, I wasn't, but
How can you get in? That what this?
That's what that. Yeah. We're going to need some clever redstone under the ground so you can lower the drawbridge from outside.
Yes. Someone else's problem.
And then.
Can someone try and lower the drawbridge?
Oh yeah. Okay. You just.
Or bring a shovel. One to two.
So what do you just click on the drawbridge? Oh
Yeah.
It makes a noise.
It's
It
got-
doesn't.
It's got nothing to lower into at the problem at the moment. That's a problem.
It's got nothing.
I need a
What's that?
I
I've got
need a
shovel.
shovel.
So we just have to remove these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, we might need-
How many?
Quite big. We can always put them back. So down to the level that you're on.
It's like this.
Yeah,
That's-
go another.
Okay. Oh, still. Still thinking.
How many
about it.
blocks tall is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. So it should be 5 blocks out. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It might be that I need to build it from the other side.
And then once you've built it, I'll put a frame around it. I
Yeah.
guess, and I'll make the outside look a bit fancy with the buttresses.
Yeah, this. But I'm not going to put it somewhere to test it.
Yeah, because when you placed it down first time, it opened away from.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't click on it. So.
Hey.
God, that's so cool.
It is pretty cool. Can't stop it halfway. Oh, you can stop it halfway. Nice.
You can walk through as soon as it started moving.
Okay, we'll let you figure out the drawbridge. I better,
Problem is, I need to dig out a load of stuff probably to get to where I need to place the drawbridge.
that's fine because the wall's. It's going to have to.
Place it like it. Oh, from chips from here. Some.
Alright, so I'm going for one there, so there.
Hmm.
There it is. These are really cheap as well, just telling you. They're
Are
like
they?
just yes. For what they are, they're very cheap. Oh! Wow.
So I assume it's not.
Nice.
That's cool. Okay. Right.
All yours. Hang on, Ross, come here. I've got loads of your stone.
Thank you.
No,
Hey.
leave that crap. You make it look pretty. I don't make it work. There's a compressed cow here.
Wee. Kill it. Get loads of cows. Oh no!
Not going
let,
up
it,
yet.
let it grow.
No, don't. You're going to kill me if you do that. I'm trying to.
You get in
No.
from the outside with it open. With it closed even. Like, can you
Yes.
open? Oh, that's.
But if I'm trying to fix the holes, it's quite annoying if you do that.
It was Tim, obviously.
Of course it was. Of course it was. Who else would it be? Ah.
You're being very quiet, Tim.
Oh, he's probably
Oh,
muted
that's
and doesn't
quite
realise.
possibly because I muted myself. I want to feed the animals.
Now to, sorry.
Oh, so it's okay when you do it.
Yeah, I didn't see you when I did it. I need to see where they. Oh Christ, it's huge.
That's what. Yeah. Anyway,
She
sometimes the
said-
gate works and sometimes it doesn't.
Got to select the
Yep.
right spot. It does reply to the redstone signal. Oh,
It
no.
works
Oh, yeah.
best if you do it from the top. Do it at the top. It's most reliable up there.
It does actually fit in there quite well, doesn't it?
I mean, really, what there should be is actually a entranceway between the portcullis and the final door for us to put, boiling oil down and everything else.
Can you raise the
They should. I mean, there ought to be 2 portcullises with
raise
that
the
between, really.
raise the
Yeah.
drawbridge? Thank you.
We can always add more. I actually stood back and realized. Oh, I would say stood back and had a look at what this looks like, but the outside looks like crap, doesn't it?
From the inside, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Them all
Yeah, I'm a little bit bemused.
Posing like that.
Surely, if you're going to meet a dog, go out for a piss.
How's the quarry doing?
So yeah, that didn't work.
Oh, that's a big hole. Ah, it found lava at the bottom. Really, don't fall down that. Put a fence up around this.
But at least you won't die from fall damage if you fall into the lava.
No? Okay. I put up a fence around it. It's health and safety. Fine.
Go on, Quinn.
Meow. Oh, wrong one. How's your big table?
Well, I'm trying to work out how to feed onto it automatically.
Don't you put hoppers above it?
Well, that doesn't work.
Oh. I thought that used to work.
Right, I have some carrots to tempt the pigs with. Now do I get them out of the boats?
Break the boat?
Yes, but how do I break the boat without killing the pig?
Right, got 3 pigs. There you go.
Ah, like that.
You got a sheep as well.
Yeah, but whatever.
Gosh, I'm not worried anymore about sheep and stuff
Nor
because
am I.
we
You
have
open the pig gate for me.
pig gate. Oh, there is actually a
it's
pig
fine.
gate. Oh. You might have to take it out.
We'll be fine. Won't
What?
we, pigs? We'll be fine.
Break
Won't
the
we,
pig gate.
pigs? We'll be fine, won't we, pigs?
There you go, break the pig gate.
Now that
One's buggering off.
you've ruined it for everyone, Dobbin.
I'm breaking the pig gate. There you go. Put the carrot in the machine.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you want to put a gate there.
I did want to put gate. Nice. We have a mini pig.
I'm going to kill the sheep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not going to spend loads of time trying to get it in there.
I wasn't complaining. I literally just said okay.
Okay. It's not picking up all the mutton. I'm not really too worried, but...
Okay.
Oh, there goes one.
So it does kill them as well when
Yes.
they get over. Yes.
So once they've bred...
When they get overpopulated.
Oh, we've got chickens now, and all feathers.
Nice. We can
Sad
make
thing to
arrows.
be yeah. Get arrows from feathers. Quite strange. You can actually put stuff into the machines. Quite nice.
So what?
You can actually put stuff into the machine into its infantry, the top one.
Oh, right, gotcha. Handy.
Which it is, because if you pick it up, you go, oh, I don't want to carry this around.
There's a compressed cow in here.
Yeah, it needs to grow.
What? In theory, you could kill it now and get a load of baby cows, probably.
Yeah, but
But-
if I kill it when it's a big cow, it'll get lots of big cows.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've actually achieved what I said I was going to achieve, so...
Is Ross still out here building this? Yes, okay.
In the dark.
Feel like, yeah, we should just leave that closed. I was just going to leave the portcullis closed.
Yeah, I think I'd make it safe. I'm quite tempted to almost put another drawbridge across this moat.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I need 2. So it could be like a vascule bridge.
Then you'd have to redstone them together.
Yeah, but most of the time they'll be...
Can we... You know how we talked about, as we started, maybe even before we started, building a bridge across here so we don't have to go all the way around that bridge?
Problem is, actually, that bridge is quite well lined up to our entrance and actually all the way there. What the problem is that our building here is in the wrong place.
Well, you can move the building or build a second bridge.
Or to build a bigger building.
We do have to build a new building. As well.
Oh, Voss, there is building ones.
Someone else want to help sleep?
There are what? Sorry, building ones.
Yes.
Okay, and what do they do?
Build stuff really, really fucking quickly.
Oh right, okay.
You know
And
what
you-
builders ones do.
Builders ones.
Yeah, well, I've heard you. Yeah, I've never got around to.
You
using
have
them.
played Minecraft before.
Yeah, but not. I've not used it. You know, I've never got around to using the building one.
Instant town building tool. That sounds dangerous.
Okay. But the building one probably needs iron, so it's fine for now.
It depends which one you.
Yeah, diamond.
Tim was hoarding like 36 iron
You can have a stone one, an iron one, and a diamond one.
Oh, okay.
because he didn't want anyone else to use iron.
Or an unbreakable one, if you can find another
That's
star.
mine now if you want.
If you can find another star.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like.
Haven't
Okay.
been to the nether yet.
I mean, the only problem is, I suppose if I make lots of sieves, you could just, it's not too bad. Because it all goes in one go. So if I made an 8x8, then at least it'd be one stack of gravel would go.
Old iron boots.
But I
Silver
can't find a way to
leggings.
get it to go in automatically.
You got lots of silver, don't you?
So you've still got to put the flint into each sieve
Well,
manually.
no, if you click it once, it goes into all of them.
I see.
So if you had 8x8, you'd do 64 in one click.
Uh,
But I was hoping
I
that
see.
you could put it in a chest would be ideal.
Those buttons don't
Because
work, by the
obviously
way,
I just
just
do
so you know.
that.
I know, I just placed them there. I thought we had a ton of silver.
you can't. I take it you've tried putting a hopper on top. That kind
Yeah,
of
I
gas.
have.
Oh,
Is there
what's
something
wrong?
as ridiculous as you put a hopper?
Ah, I found the water tank. It was stuck in the furnace.
Ah,
Oh,
it'd been sucked through.
Yes.
so it does return the empty.
Ah,
Yes.
no! Haha! Oh wait, you put the sieve, you put the thing on the block at the bottom.
Oh, the hop on the bottom.
The thing you want to serve.
Not a sieve, the doobie on the bottom. So yes, we can now eventually automate iron.
Right,
Nice.
that's where all these.
So we have
stuff.
2 brass tanks now.
Yes, I put one in the steam saw.
Nice.
Just because it's let's eat something. Okay, just eat something.
How did you refill it?
Ah, though my system is now collecting eggs as well. Apparently.
Handy. I take it it's stealing them. Chicken.
It is stealing them.
Well, they're kind of surplus to requirements. There.
Okay, so I ought to set this
So
up
always
somewhere
just throw them
properly,
into the
'cause
chicken coop.
I have got an extra 5 water wheels, and that should add a whole load more power, make it go faster.
Okay.
Oh, there's been no message from Ham today.
Oh yeah.
Normally there's a message and I don't see it for an hour. Okay.
Maybe he got tired of you ignoring his messages.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I feed the cats.
What is it? Does dirt have a use at all?
Well, yes, actually.
So shall I like just throw it on the floor and let it despawn, or shall I put it in a chest?
Put it in a chest.
Okay, if I go back to the house.
Because I can turn dirt into things like with the sieves into something else.
Yeah. Ah, the bridge is in the wrong position, really, isn't it?
We had that conversation like 10 minutes ago.
Or we need to move the house, perhaps. I don't.
We
know
don't need
if
to
it's
move the
easier.
bridge. We can just have a second bridge.
I remember that. Yes, we've had
perfectly
this
honest.
conversation.
And
I got a better idea.
all I'm saying
Because-
is that that would be a much quicker job than moving the house or expanding the house
I mean,
far
what
enough
you should,
that the
what you
bridge
should
no
actually
longer be in
do
the
is
right
move the
place.
bridge over a little bit so it's in line with the main gate, and then we can start building the actual castle on the
island.
island.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the same shape of the
The
island.
bridge is
maybe.
not in the right place, is it? That means if we do that, this water wheel needs to move.
The question is, it should be half bridge, half drawbridge, surely.
Yes,
Yes, it should.
I do have to have a drawbridge on me. Actually, I want to look, research and sort out
I
windmills.
know about how silly. We've got a gate now.
Can we close it?
We keep closing it. Ross keeps leaving it open.
What you want is a redstone clock that checks and closes it if needed.
It's just a button that opens it, and a button that closes it,
Well, the button
and
doesn't
a.
work.
I'm sure we can.
Figure
make
it
it
might
work.
be, yeah, it might be a current needed from below or something weird. But,
And just have a-
redstone expert among us, isn't he? So he could figure that out.
Anyway, and just have a timer system that automatically closes it. It's been left open for too long.
I know, well for this.
I mean, how hard can that be? He says, pretending that that's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Water wheel is in the way.
Yeah, I'm going to make a windmill off to one side.
Okay.
That everything actually can be powered up.
Fancy.
Well, I found out chocolate orange.
Oh dear.
No, typical issue.
Do we have any torches or coal or things like that? Or...
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
There is charcoal in the charcoal generator. The charcoal generator could be being restocked with wood. I might do that though.
Okay, so that's that. And I just have to go this way.
I guess you picked up wood from the tree farm.
I did. I figured it was a good place to get wood from.
I know.
Or if being the wood farm.
Okay. Because I think I need to put some torches around the wall, I guess, because it's all a bit untorched. From a distance, it blurs a. It's got a bit of depth. It's got a bit of depth, I suppose.
Is there going to be another layer, presumably?
Yeah, for
Ah,
Bijou.
top here.
Yeah, just a bit of a walkway. I mean, I would do more, but time, and it has to go around the entire. It has to follow the wall that you built, which is going to be slightly.
It doesn't have to.
I mean,
I was actually going to build the wall out further a bit, so because there's an actually artificial hill that I was going to turn into a tower or something.
Mm.
So it was actually going to go follow the baseline of this hill, so you could actually turn fairly much 90 degrees at this point here.
There's I mean, I might make the path go straight, and if I just cut through the mountain, maybe there's like a nice biome on the other side of the mountain.
What, the glacier?
Yeah, just go straight through the glacier.
Yeah.
That's a big. I was watching a video.
Through the glacier.
Where are you, Ross, at the moment?
I'm in the house.
Hey.
I should probably
I'll come over here and I'll give you a show of what we were thinking.
Oh, I mean, I can just switch your camera.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
So I was thinking that you could just turn the wall pretty much here.
Yeah.
Follow this line of the land along.
Oh, there's
down
a
here.
high bit here. You could put a tower on it.
Well, there is. Well, this is what I was thinking, that this bit here,
a natural tower.
we then turn into a nice little tower,
Mm.
which would be quite cool. So you're following the line of the land around here, and then you literally, at the end of this, I think it pretty much turns, and you just go straight across here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I hadn't really quite got any further than that. That's as far as I'd got. So.
Yeah. Fair enough.
How high is this? No.
But you could actually come. There's quite a bit. Yeah, probably have to deforest a little bit.
So, I was watching a video about my tunneling through a glacier thing.
Yeah.
There's this Minecraft player called FitMC or something, and he does a lot of videos on B2BT Minecraft server or something. It's like an anarchy server, but it's like the oldest one. And I can't remember the name of it. And it's been around for like a decade. And basically there's no rules on the server, and it's vanilla. And they built to the world edge of like the overworld, and they did that. And then they went to the end and did that. But the Nether's much bigger because of the 12 times distance movement thing. So no one had ever got to the end of the Nether. And he was talking about like a team of people who decided just to make a tunnel 30.
Doesn't make sense because the
I'm
Nether is an 8 times compression ratio.
Yeah. But it means that when
it goes the other way.
Yeah, which means that if you're in the overworld and you want to go to the Nether, if you've got a world border at 30,000 blocks, which is what I think the world border is, if you go 30,000 blocks in the overworld by like the flying thing, which is quite quick, and you build a portal, you land like 8,000 blocks in the Nether. So you then have to travel 30,000 blocks through the Nether, like another 23,000 or something, you know?
You have to travel far less distance in the.
Yeah, okay. The world border is 30,000 in like both dimensions, even though the Nether is compressed. So if you're in the overworld and you teleport to the Nether, you're still like close to the middle of the Nether, and you still have to.
I didn't realise there was a world border.
No, the server admin put it in, and so this server has it. And the point was that these people had spent 12 months or something digging a tunnel 30,000 blocks or 300,000 blocks through the Nether, and it was really interesting. But the guy does these like Minecraft server documentary-esque things. And it's quite cool. But it reminded me of that because I literally yesterday was watching a video where he was explaining these people that had done a tunnel through the Nether for like a year. And I mean, it might take me a year to go through that glacier, to be honest.
Well, not
we
if
don't
we,
know how
um,
far it goes.
Get some plebeians.
Yeah, can they mine for us?
Yeah.
Because
Wait, shit, I need more wool.
the funny thing was these people were like, oh, we're going to be the first to get to the world edge. And someone programmed a bot that beat them, and they didn't know. And it's like, oh, that's brutal.
I think what you really mean, by the way, is that they're whatever bucket mod they were using to do their world border has a kind of a bug in it that means they could do that because from what I remember, the world border that's in vanilla, like the new versions of vanilla, respects the
compression.
Respects the compression.
Yeah, no, this one doesn't. But the server's like 10 years old. It's kind of crazy. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
Pete,
and
do you still have iron?
the spawn area
I
of the
do.
server
I have 2 pieces, please.
Yeah.
is
In the
like
chest.
a wasteland. There's no terrain. It's just like nothingness. It's quite interesting. This is the new Why is it step up 1 block? Is that for anti-mob?
Because that's big. Because it's the same as the other one.
Right, okay,
I'm just recreating the. Because it's made of slabs.
Because are you going to have
If you got a drawbridge, remember it can't be a half.
I am just recreating the other one. That's all I'm doing. I'm moving the bridge over. That's what was requested.
1 step to the left. That's all I'm doing. I'm moving it 1 bit to the left.
1, 2, 4 blocks to the right, actually. But if you would like me to also move it half a block down, that could be arranged.
Yes. Yes, half block down as well. I think would be good.
But that is an extra request.
That's
is all I'm saying. That was not part of the initial brief. So there will be a surcharge.
Are you going to stylize the bridge at all?
Again, not.
Are you going to charge extra for making it pretty? You're just going to do.
No, that's more not within my brief, nor within my skill set. That's going to have to be You're going to have to bring in another contractor for that.
Yeah, I know I came here now. I wanted coal or something, or
Finish your bridge. Oh, sorry about that. Hang on.
So, where are you making charcoal?
In the back.
In the back. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze over.
The charcoalery. Okay, I mean, you're not really supposed to take away the thing I'm building up to, but I think that's the right place.
Oh dear.
Although I would probably make the drawbridge part of it a little shorter.
I know, but what if you take a step forward? Oh, take a step forward.
Just a sec. Okay, I have taken a step forward. Boom, bridge. There's a slight graphical discontinuity. Yeah.
Well, I actually do want to know what happens if someone's standing on it.
You just fall through it.
There's a slight flaw.
No, I'm standing on it.
No, I mean, there's a slight flaw when you look at the bridge from the side, but
I know.
You know, this contractor, I just.
They're different colours as well.
It is not my fault that the drawbridge contractor failed to meet the specs of the bridge.
Can you make the drawbridge a different format or color
No.
or anything? No.
Earth is that on the end there?
It's going to be my windmill.
Oh, right, okay.
It's yeah.
Would it be sensible to put it on the hill?
Now you're just asking stupid questions.
Does height impact the wind generation?
I don't know.
I don't like this.
It's a concept at the moment.
Nah, this is too long. I'm going to shorten it. A hammer, don't know.
What to?
To disassemble it.
Shift left click or shift click open close it, and shift click the bottom.
Oh,
No, that's damaging
wonder-
it.
drawbridge.
You said shift left click, and I shift left clicked, and it damaged it. I
sorry.
did it correct.
It's shift right click.
Just before you put this in, are we
Probably.
going to? Is this going to be the floor level? Or are we going to have the floor level any higher? Just doing it before you do all this work.
Look, there is a limit to the number of times I am willing to
Rebuild this bridge.
allow you to respec the project.
I haven't respected it at all. It's the first time.
This is a group effort.
I mean, you've got to do a decent, yeah.
Well, it's more of a, cut once, measure twice.
Is that how the saying goes?
Well,
How
it goes
does-
measure twice, cut once, but
How does this work?
this is where we've got faith in our con.
I'll press Z. Set bound.
Z to place the first one, then Z again to place the second point.
So, set first gate position there. That's cool.
We
About.
do have an awful goal.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Well, we are back to warfare, and we're gonna be taking a look at the windmill.
Oh, run out. Fine. Oh. Slab's doing that.
Nice square. It can be.
Who's watching a video?
Me.
What are you
I'll
watching a
get to my
video on?
How to build a bloody windmill.
Uh,
Uh,
I wish I had a bow and arrow because I could probably hit John at just the right angle to knock him off.
Why don't you like that second position? Is it just because you want it to be up?
Okay, that should keep the mobs from spawning.
Kick it up. And how have we got a compressed cow?
Kill it.
Oh, why?
'Cause then it'll turn into lots of uncompressed cows.
Ah! Oh, crikey!
Which will turn into beef.
Ooh, Le Boeuf. Oh, we've got a compressed chicken as well. That's a baby.
Let it grow. Let it grow. Don't hold it back anymore. There we go.
Oh,
That's better.
cobblestone. That's what I've been getting.
Right. Nope, there's a red there. There we go. There's... This is a problem.
What's the problem? And who's
Go on,
left Discord?
Okay, I'll...
Lucius.
Oh, I've
That
lost his feed.
was Delucian. Oh dear, his internet has died. I would
Oh, and
guess.
it's Minecraft crashed. Oh no, he's back. Oh, and all sorts of... I should just... It's a bit late now.
We're on
Stuck on
Deek's
Tim's
feed
feed.
still, so
You should... Okay, fine. I don't know why I switched to Deek's feed. I've completely forgotten.
Hello.
Hello again.
Yeah. I don't know why I ended up on
Welcome
Deek's
back.
feed. Does anyone remember?
I found out what my problem is, why this
Um,
windmill's not working. I need another shite ton of wool.
Oh.
The blades have to be at least 5 by 5 before it kicks in.
Okay. Well, we should have quite a bit of wool by now.
Yeah,
Anyone want to sleep?
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I am there. Oh, sorry, you.
Right.
Nice. Let us. What was I doing? I need an axe.
I wonder how the fishing's doing.
Okay, I think that's it.
Whoa!
Hmm?
Have a look at the Who wanted egg sacks?
Me.
I've got
You've
3
got
stacks.
Yes. Put them in the
Oh, an enchanted book. Oh, Nick, yoink that. Water bottle. Don't give a
You've
shit
got
about
leather
Put them in the
out of it.
sack chest.
that. Well, I still need to empty this. What the hell is that? A lost tablet.
Possessed with great
Anyone want
power.
any leather boots? Bones? Oh, they're useful.
Tripwires, which actually...
My axe is broken, and I don't know what to make a new one out of.
I just
We don't
need
even
to
have
pull my
cobblestone.
stone.
Really?
I know.
Wait a minute. There's some cobblestone over here that hasn't broken yet. There we go.
I was gonna lay out the cobblestone wall sort of thing for you, Mr. Stone.
Oh, okay.
Well, just because I've got a load of cobblestone.
Oh, you got a brand new load of cobblestone.
Oh, the diamond chisel does last a long time compared to...
It really does.
Does. Same as diamond pickaxe.
Oh! I accidentally made a... Oh, there's an axe in here. I accidentally made a pickaxe instead of an axe.
Ah. Oops.
I know how to Minecraft.
I need that. Yeah.
Right, I've got a lot of crap on me.
Welcome to the club.
So, there was a... You said there was a builder's wand?
Yes.
Type in builder's one.
Type in wand.
The one.
Wand. Oh, wow, there's a lot of wands in this game. Okay, better builders wands. That'd be the one. Oh, you get stone ones.
Oh,
It's how far. they
Bear in
go.
mind, yeah, the better ones have much better capabilities, as it's not just durability.
Okay, I'll go make a diamond one as
oh
well.
Christ!
Plenty of
I'd
diamonds.
like to build an anvil, but
No,
yeah.
it's a lot of iron. What do you need it
Yeah.
for?
What upgrade?
Well,
what
I've got a enchanted book with Unbreaking 4 and Efficiency 4. I want to put on a diamond pickaxe.
Well, yeah, I've got some. Yeah.
Because I thought that would be actually quite useful.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. So
You need what? 27 blocks plus another.
That's
4?
2, roughly. That's 12.
shift, nope. Control, nope. Wheel.
And go mining again.
Click, nope.
I'm not going mining.
How? Before I do something silly with the wand, how does it work? Oh. Okay, so it duplicates the item that you're looking at.
Yes.
You have
As
to
long
have
as you've
some of
got-
it in your inventory.
Yeah, I'd say as long as you got what it is in your inventory.
So is that basically it? That's what it does.
It'll do lines and stuff, other patterns. So it'll do multiples of it at once.
It means you can build if you have a set thing, you can build really quickly vertically and stuff like that.
Like if you're doing, say, a wall.
Why the carrot? Oh, you disconnected the carrot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I couldn't work out how to reconnect it. It seemed to still be working.
There you go. Now it's working.
How did you get that to reconnect?
You've got different bits of the cube do different things. Oh, now it's got 27 carrots.
It's so confusing.
I know. Right. I really need a chest on this thing. Because this is getting ridiculous.
It is. Yeah. Okay.
I think I need water bottles.
Okay. Oh, I should have given you the stone to use, actually, shouldn't I, Tim?
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering whether it should go in and then go out at the tower bit, or whether just go straight.
Did you make it?
No, it can go straight. That's fine. I mean, the tower could actually be cobblestone for a bit of it. as
I
a
shorten your
foundation.
drawbridge a bit. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, that's okay.
Good.
I've got any of those blocks. I have. Good.
I opened the drawbridge.
I saw.
Yes, my open as you run.
I saw that too.
Oh, you can't run across it until it's open.
that is that goes along with your discovery of you can run through it as soon as it starts to open.
It does.
They seem to be very similar, those.
They do, very.
You can fall through it as soon as it starts to open as well. There,
You finished the artwork.
pretty much.
I'm going mining. I'm going to get lost in my caverns again.
Finally got round to watching films on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
One of them I've watched was I don't know if you've seen it. What's it? Unlimited. Infinite. That's it.
No.
We've got starring Marky Mark.
Marky Mark?
Mark Wahlberg.
Infinite, starring Mark.
Yeah. He's Marky Mark because back in the 90s he was a Christian pop singer called Mark. Went to the name of Marky Mark. Is how Mark Wahlberg got his start in life, start on the career thing.
Okay,
Random
good
fact.
to know.
So
Whoa.
I've always known him. Yeah, always known him. Marky
Okay.
Mark. It's an awesome concept, but amazingly disappointing.
Oh,
Um,
so I shouldn't watch it.
I mean, if you've got time to kill, watch it, but it's not one I'd go.
But you just said it.
It's it's just you feel they could have done so much more with it, with the concept.
Prime. Oh, I wanted Prime Video. Just Prime. Prime. Ah, sometimes.
Because what's annoying is that he goes from going, no, this can't be true, no, this can't be true, to literally, oh yeah, okay, it's fine.
Prime Video.
No
Here we go.
kind of convincing in the middle. It just sort of skips.
Oh, Infinite. Oh.
Yeah.
I saw. Okay, you know, I saw the trailer. I thought, oh, I might watch that. I haven't got around to it.
Yeah.
What was it? Haunted by skills, he's never learned of memories of places he never visited. He is rescued by a secret. Okay, you know, I was going to watch that. Oh right, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and the other was Guns Akimbo.
Oh, I've been wanting to watch that. I again
I've said
haven't watched it yet
It's
because I think
probably,
it's Daniel Radcliffe one.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been wanting to watch that one for ages.
It's do you remember one called Shoot 'Em Up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or-
Yeah, that was really good.
It's basically that. Not quite as just action packed. Shoot 'Em Up, I seem to recall, was literally just kind of, oh wait, Jessica, we want to have these scenes. Do we have to have some plot as well? I suppose so. Yeah, we'll try to shoehorn that in somewhere.
But let's not spend too much effort on
No,
shoehorning the plot in. We wouldn't want people to think we actually tried too hard on the plot.
Yeah.
That was Guns Akimbo.
But that's I basically, yeah, with the same sort of massively kind of violence in it, basically. So yeah.
Why is there a dirt thing under the drawbridge?
Temporary. I'm just trying to learn how the drawbridge redstone works. So you
I
can't
see.
just put it there. You has to. Oh, actually, you could probably put it there. Yeah. Okay. So you can only activate
You
it from the
can't.
bottom of the drawbridge,
That makes sense.
which means you'll have to I
Build a
wonder if I could
tunnel
do-
underneath.
No. I wonder if I could do diagonal. Yes, you can. So
Makes sense. Or yeah, probably just because you're activating this block that's next to the bottom.
yes, yeah,
Because a redstone torch like that activates the block above it.
yeah. So redstone wouldn't do that, but the torch does.
Yeah.
So if
But
I
that means you could have, but you could have an inverted thing
yeah
activating a torch
yeah.
like that. So
So
it's
I
easier.
want a way of lowering the drawbridge from the other side. You see.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, but now I have to run a redstone current under the river.
We should. Well, do we have to sleep? Don't really.
Well, I'm thinking actually
Actually, it's coming. It's quite late.
it's coming to possibly time to wrap up.
I will leave the
Hang on.
redstone torch.
Nah, I
there
think
as
we
a
should just keep
reminder.
going. Let's just just keep going.
Yeah, so I'll leave it like that
Who needs
because
to sleep?
otherwise I'll forget what I'm doing. So yeah, we'll sleep and then yeah, no, it's quite late.
Oh, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just finishing mining.
We are mining.
Do you want to?
Oh, right.
Near
34
sleeping?
carrots. You didn't put them in the.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
Put them in with pigs.
Let me get some redstone. Redstone.
Why are there only 4 pigs? Oh, the compressed chicken has grown up. Excellent.
Thank you.
All the pigs.
Okay, shall we?
Not all the chickens, even.
Shall we?
Shall we call it there then?
Hang on. Let me get out the mine.
So you remember how to get out because you won't next time if you're still in.
Yes.
Oh, you actually are stuck, are you? Oh, you're that
No,
deep.
I'm in caverns. I want to be able to actually get out, be out. I'm still.
Oh, you've got armor on, so.
Yeah, we'll be fine then.
He hasn't now.
Ah.
Yeah, I could make some more leather armor, I suppose, now that we've got the cow farm.
Well, there's leather armor and a fishing thing as well, actually.
Ooh, cooked fish.
There's leather.
So we're just waiting on.
Me.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm coming back now. I have got a stack and nearly a
Oh,
half
I
of iron.
Ending note, because Ham won't get this far if he's rewatching it, so he won't know I said this. We were trying to work out why he has so many problems on his computer, because it's I went over and I had a look at his computer, and I was like, oh, that's weird. That implies you haven't got 64-bit Java installed. And he had 32-bit Java installed. And we've been playing
Lol.
Minecraft for like, what, 10 years?
And here's on
10 years.
Oh,
He's had the
pretty much
32-bit version of Java. And then we thought, maybe that explains why John's frame rate is so poor. Because
No,
your
I'm on
laptop's a
64.
similar. You're okay. Because your laptop is a
I know.
similar age to Nick's, and
Yeah.
I didn't think I didn't think Modern Java would let you play with.
I mean, this is
32-bit.
Java, I guess, installed 10 years ago. You know.
Oh,
website's-
my computer gets wiped every sort of 6 months and reinstalled.
Oh, does it?
I really should do that to my computer.
I just do it because it gets slow.
Oh.
Mine doesn't seem to get particularly slow. Just I've got a lot of shit on it now that I keep going. I don't really need. But at the same time, I don't want to reinstall all the shit that I've got on my computer.
Yeah, that's why I haven't reinstalled. I really ought to, because mine is terrible.
Okay. Any closing
All right.
words?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, we could have actually stopped, and we didn't have to stop the server at that point. But
Yeah.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
All right,
I
then.
mean,
Well, anyway,
continuity.
have a good one. Continuity.
How most people like,
Continuity is important.
Any
when
continuity.
the one person goes, when I last saw the stream, John was underground, and then all of a sudden he's above ground. Oh, that breaks my immersion. It's ruined. That's it.
Look, honestly, the only immersion you're going to get is in that river. Okay.
Wait a minute, wasn't the bridge over there?
Yeah.
And the house like smaller and
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What were you
And
saying?
I
Anyway?
could have sworn the windmill wasn't
Built.
spinning when you
Yeah.
when you stopped.
All right. Anyway, okay then. Well, cheers much, and we'll see
Lovely.
you all again next
week.
Monday.
Bold statement.
Got to find
Yes,
a
it
button
is.
now. There it is.